Hi there, Chris here. I have this Lockwood. It's a 334B 45. I picked this for a stock lock Sunday. I don't know, a month ago, maybe a little bit longer. Also, Jason Carlson had the same model, and he picked it for stock lock Sunday. I think he picked his, and the next week I picked mine. But the interesting thing is, when we picked him and gutted him, we found there was a whole bunch of wafers in him, and I guess this is a number maybe that says this was master wafered. Anyway, we got a lot of comments like, "Well, gee, that's not how they come." Someone had done that, so it's very interesting. I think we got them from the same supplier, and um, they might even be the same key, if I can find the key. Anyway, that's spitting on the key. So what I thought I would do is try and take out all the master wafers and see how it picked, see if it picked harder or differently. And I replaced the key pins that had masters on them, master wafers on them, with just single key pins. And I also on my lathe took and relieved the top, just put that little Lockwood bevel on those pins to try and make it pick as close to Lockwood as possible. So anyway, we'll see if I can pick into this and take a look at the pins. It's, even with master wafers, it's it's not an easy lock to pick. So I just go in. I use lighter tension than most people. I just kind of tickle the pins till I find something, and then I dive in there. But everybody works out what works for them. And I got a bit of a false set going here. My chandelier is still shorted out, but I have pulled in a couple other lights, and it's not as good as it was, but eventually I'll get the chandelier fixed, hopefully, and I can move these lights out of my way. So I'm just trying to get everybody set. Let's see, what are in these things? I think if I remember correctly, it's just all a bunch of spools. In here. And it's kind of a set one, lose two proposition. But they're very cool locks. I would like to try the older ones. I think those are 234s and so on. My Australian friends can tell me what they are, what the older ones are. I don't think there's any easy Lockwoods. There we go. So we got that picked. Like I say, here's the bidding on the key. And I would be really interested to see if this key is not mastered. And would open Jason's lock. So, let's see, I'm banging into the lights here. So, I hope I haven't turned this Lockwood into a schlockwood by taking all the masters out, but actually I did photograph their positions so I could put it back to how I got it. I would say it picks a little bit harder without the masters in there. Hard to say. All right, let's see if I can get things done here. Maybe zoom in a little bit. Take this little guy off. So we are open. I don't think I need a shim. So there is the core. Everybody needed picking. And we'll go lay him out here. He said one. Well, that was interesting. Bang. All right, that's one. That's six. Interesting spacing there. That's five, a little guy. Four. Three. And two. And let's see, I think, yeah, this is one that I replaced. This had a master on it. So you can see I put that little bit of bevel on there. Just to try and get it to be more like a original Lockwood pin and not a schlockwood pin. So that's that. Upstairs. All right, starting in the front, we have a spool. I think I'll grab these all out of here and then pop the springs. Another spool in two, another spool in three, spool in four. Oops, where'd it go? Spool in five. And a spool in six, full of spools. And there's our springs. So I would say it picks a little bit harder. They pick hard anyway, even if they got masters in them. Always a fun pick, locked pick. I don't think there's any... ow. I don't know. I don't think there's any undercutting. Let me try my little pick. No. There's no undercutting. I guess they don't do that. I guess they don't have to. It's pretty good. And of course, this is stock Bible. Anyway, that was interesting to see how that picked without the masters in it. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. Hit the like, hit the don't like, hit the man, you turn that into a schlockwood. What are you doing, man? Or whatever. And we will see you next time.